Hi, my name's Stephanie. Today I'm going to show you how to make tahini fudge, my favorite guilt-free healthy treat that you can enjoy at home. So first you want to start with some base ingredients for the tahini fudge. I start with 1 cup of tahini. Tahini's great, it's packed with calcium. About 3 tablespoons of raw cacao, which is a great source of magnesium. It's also a source of antioxidants, gives it that rich chocolate flavor. 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. Coconut oil is a healthy saturated fat. It's also antifungal, antiviral, and antibacterial, so a lot of health properties there. 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. Maple syrup is mineral rich, and it is a better alternative to cane sugar, though you'll still want to enjoy it in moderation. I've got about a teaspoon here of vanilla extract. I chose to go alcohol free. And we have some cinnamon, about a half a teaspoon. Cinnamon's great for blood sugar balance, among other things. I've also chosen to add some texture and flavor to the tahini fudge. Tahini fudge is such a good base flavor, such a rich, smooth, creamy chocolate. So I like to add in things like goji berries or fresh strawberries like I have today. If you enjoy snacking on frozen fruit, you'll really love that option. Pecans taste really nice in there. It almost reminds me of having turtles. And I've got some cacao nibs here, just for some added crunch and flavor. So you'll want to start with a cup of the tahini, and you'll want to whisk in your ingredients. So I like to start with 3 tablespoons of coconut oil melted. I just used a double broiler to melt the coconut oil. Just a bowl on top of a little pot of boiling water to melt it. That's all you need. Then I'll add in my maple syrup. Stirring it well, making sure everything's well combined. I'm gonna add in my teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then for the dry ingredients, it can get a little messy. You'll just want to fold in your cacao and carefully combine it. You can use a whisk or a spoon, doesn't really matter. I like to use a whisk because it helps me break down the clumps of cacao so that I can have a really smooth and creamy fudge. I'm also gonna stir in my pinch of cinnamon here. You can adjust the recipe as you go by giving it a little taste test and seeing if it's sweet enough or if it needs more chocolate for your liking. This is a very basic recipe that you can build off of and really have a lot of fun with to customize. And when your fudge is the flavor that you like and it's gotten nice and smooth and well combined, you can start spooning it into a mold. I like to use little silicone molds, or these ice cube trays that have the silicone on the bottom. It makes them much easier once they're frozen to pop them out. So I'm just gonna add some of the tahini fudge to the tray. So once you've put all of your fudge into your tray, it looks something like this. Putting in some strawberries. So once you've got all your additionals in there, you're just gonna wanna put this into the freezer for about an hour and let it fully set before taking them out to eat them. If you don't let them fully set, they get really melty really fast and they're not as enjoyable. You don't get that nice fudge texture that you're going for. So leave these in there for about an hour. And once they're ready, you want to store them in the freezer in between eating them. After letting your fudge set in the freezer for about an hour, you'll have some ready to eat. Thanks for tuning in. Let us know how you enjoy the tahini fudge.